everybody, I'm that one person. Welcome back to Spongebob Squarepants, Battle for Bikini Bottom. I left this on since the last time we were recording. As you can see, it's been a couple hours, I think. I'll be honest with you, I don't even think that this is going to be enough to cover everything that we're going to need to buy for the remainder of the game still. But I got impatient just leaving my computer on because I couldn't do anything on the Wii, I couldn't do anything on my computer. All I could do was sit there and watch YouTube, which is fine. I just also like to do other things. I like to kind of multitask, so to speak. So I got kind of bored just watching YouTube. But yeah, we're back here. Just gonna hopefully not die. Nope, we died. Good start. At least we keep everything that we collect.
It's your birthday.
Exit level. I don't know where it's gonna take me, considering I was somewhere else completely different. Nope, we're just here. Okay. Oh god. Allergies. I'm trying everything I can to keep myself from sneezing right into the microphone. I think we're good. But yeah, before we make any progress, this might be enough for all the rest of the Mr. Crab spatulas. And then we're gonna go back, if we still have enough, then we're gonna go back to the Flying Dutchman's graveyard and get the last spatula we missed there, and then we'll move on to the final level of the game.
So, do you want that quality crystal?
Oh, Jesus, they're so expensive. I mean, I guess that makes sense considering it's fucking Mr. Krabs, but like, good god, man. Oh my god, that was only the halfway point.
That's quality crystal.
Oh, are we even gonna be able to cover this? This is gonna be a lot.
Quality. So, do you want it? That's quality crystal.
That's not true. I wasn't counting to begin with.
So, that's quality craftsmanship, that is.
If there's another, that's probably gonna be the last one we can buy.
The only good robot is the one that's given me them shiny objects.
Okay, thank God. We could barely cover all of that. We're just gonna walk to the spot in the Dutchman's graveyard since it's pretty close into the level. I didn't think... I remembered it being really expensive to get all of those. I don't remember it being that expensive. Also, if I remember correctly, the Flying Dutchman is still technically here, maybe? No. Oh, wait. Yeah, I'm kind of like... I might just be wrong. He might still be loaded in, he might not. I might just be completely wrong. I feel like I was getting nudged around a little bit there. That's besides the point. But anyway, as I was saying, I took like a little break as we let those collect, and it was far less than I actually thought that we had. But it was enough to cover the two things that we planned on doing this episode. And already, this episode is off to a much better start than the last one, because that one was a complete mess. It's probably just because I took a break, got some... Okay, well... Got some water, let it cool down in here. I'm all the way back here? No, I can't make that jump. But it seriously put me all the way back. Okay. I never even noticed that that was the same thing holding up that platform. I don't know what I thought it was, but I never noticed those were the same thing. Anyway, as I was... Oh god. Allergies, sorry. As I was saying, this is already going much better than the last episode. as if that's a very high bar to set by the last episode. I'm already being a lot more coherent, so to speak. And we've already got like 5, 6 golden spatulas. So that's some good progress. But yeah, that's the power of taking a little break and getting a drink of water. Oh. Now the audio's doing that weird thing. Music, I don't know what that is. I think it has to do with the way that I'm running this. I don't remember if I mentioned that this was on an emulator on the Wii, but for some reason, it doesn't work quite right sometimes. But that's besides the point. Okay, so we only have 11 more spatulas until we 100% the game. And 2 of them are in the final boss fight. So that's 9 left. So it's these 8 and the last Patrick Star. I almost called it a star because this game's so much like Mario 64. But this is a movie theater that I mentioned last episode, and I don't remember if we've ever actually seen this.
May I help you?
It's pretty expensive. So that exploit is pretty helpful for anyone who actually wants to do that. And before we move on to the next level, I would like to point out how much of a fucking beginner's trap this is. Because you get to this 3rd section of the hub world, and right here, perfectly free, for no spatulas, no shiny objects or anything, there's this circle that leads to the next level. And this is the hardest level in the entire fucking game. And it's just right here. You can just walk right up to it. It's supposed, as you can see from the little menu, from the pause menu with the level order, this is supposed to be the last level in the game. But it's probably going to be what most people will go to first when playing this game, because it's right there, and it's free.
Found in this subaquatic
so there's like a 0% chance you're not going to have enough to get into it.
Dream bubbles. I'm surrounded by dream bubbles. Wonder what that means. Gary, what are you doing here? Ow. Oh, so I'm dreaming. Well, then first thing I'm gonna do is dream myself up a mustache. Ow. Thanks, Gary. It does make me look more rugged, doesn't it?
I like how the mustache is made to play with the idle animation, but it always is just a little bit off.
More tasks? Well, I could use more golden spatulas, but where should I start?
Sometimes it actually lines up, but it's pretty rare.
You mean each dream bubble has a golden spatula in it? Meow! I'm ready! Meow! Yes, Gary, I'll be careful.
Nope. We never got to see it line up, so that sucks. Is there something back here? Not very exciting, but it was certainly something. Okay, so this level is insanely difficult, and it's a good thing that we're starting off this episode with this, because we're gonna struggle. Like, a lot of the other stages, I could potentially see myself getting through it without taking a single hit. There's no way in hell that's gonna happen here. We're going to die multiple times. Come on. Oh, are you kidding me? Get out of here. Thank you. And on the subject of beginner's trap, this is by far one of the hardest spatulas in the entire game, and it looks so simple. Oh, just get the ball rolling and get all the way to the end. It is impossible to get this thing to work right most of the time, because it does that, and you have to get right up close to it. But it's like as fast as your walking speed, so you have to really get perfectly with it. And then not only do you have to make sure that it stays on target, but you also have to not fall off, and then jump on top of it, so that way you can get to that spatula. Ah! And it's not like you can just cheat it out by doing that. Well, I think it's possible, but I didn't do it right. And also now we're back here, and I don't know why I jumped for it, even though I knew that it would never work. We're doing this again, it didn't work for me last time. Whew. This is gonna take a while. But yeah, this whole last segment of the game is very much so... It's very manipulative into making you think it's going to be an easy and fun time. It's not. And it's really a bad first impression for the third hub area. No. Oh my god! I don't think that was supposed to happen, but it happened. So yeah, 8 left. 8 left, and then we're gonna fight the final boss. So that's fun. I will probably keep counting until we get to the final boss. Just because there's so many... Just because there's so few left at this point. Obviously I'm gonna stop counting at the final boss. Because we're counting to the final boss, not all the rest of the spatulas. This part is pretty obnoxious too. Or at least I remember it being obnoxious. I don't think it's actually all that hard though. I think I was just being bad. Or I was stressed out because of that box part and the fucking rolling ball bit. But as you can see, this level is going to be expensive. To get to each of the different dreams in this part, we have to pay 1,000. Not nearly as expensive as Mr. Krabs, but it's gonna be rough, to say the very least. Which is also partially the reason why I decided to show you guys the exploit that was shown at the beginning of the episode. And also at the end of the last episode, it's much more explained in that one, kind of. But that whole episode's a mess anyways. So it would not surprise me if you did not actually watch that. But I would like to point out, in my few hours after that stream, or video, I figured out what was going wrong, why they wouldn't come towards me sometimes. I have to be behind a specific one of the enemy spawners. So take note of that if you're planning to use that exploit in your own run of this game, or a playthrough of this game, or whatever it is you're doing of this game.
Your dream is massive!
Everything in Texas is big, even dreams.
Then you're just the right person to reach the spatula on top of that golden acorn.
My dream, my rules. I'll get that spatula faster than a Texas jackrabbit crossing a 4-lane highway.
Alright, do that. This part is obnoxious. I believe I've already mentioned how much I hate mazes. This is pretty much if you take a slide from this game and then turn it into a maze. In fact, it's literally what happens if you take a slide from this game and turn it into a maze. Because this whole section is a maze, but it's also a slide. And it's not very fun. And I believe I remember the way to go, but also there's all sorts of collectibles and shit that you have to find along the way. And also we're going to be putting up with that slide music a lot, and you know how I feel about this game's slide music. Oh boy. But, I would like to say, this one is also probably one of the best slides in the game, because there's no fucking time trial. Thank God. Oh wait. No, I don't think there's a time trial. Sorry, I just had like a panic attack because I didn't remember if there actually was or not.
That's what I need, a creature with a backbone!
But I don't think there is.
Who puts challenges in their own dreams?
Squirrels, we're tough like that.
Oh, you'll need to be real tough to make this series of swings.
I could do it in my sleep.
You are asleep.
As I said, in my sleep.
Well, Well, there's a golden spatula out there for you if you make it far enough.
I'll do it so fast, it'll make your head spin faster than a horny toad on a merry-go-round.
Alright, enough with the
Why
analogies.
can't I ever just dream normal
Analogies?
dreams of world domination?
You know what I'm trying to mean. You know what I'm trying to say. Oh my god. It's... The moment I turn on the videos or streams or whatever, I turn off my fan because I don't want it to ruin the audio. I should really stop doing that because it's hot. Fucking California weather, man. Also, I'm sure as you noticed right there, the song used for the Spongebob's Dream stage, the one that we're in, is literally just an extended version of the enemy encounters song that we've heard throughout this game. So it literally just felt like it looped unnaturally. There's no way to get it up there, I don't think. I think you have to kill everything here.
Okay, well that's better. I'm getting good.
Why are you facing that enemy? Why did it go for the fucking tiki? Oh god, this whole video, I have been struggling to not just sneeze into the mic. And I apologize for that sound right there. I'm turning on the fan, holy shit. It is burning hot in here. It doesn't seem like it's ruining the audio, so that's good. But now I can actually not burn to death. Also, on the subject of this game and its how the fuck are you supposed to figure that out secrets, I believe this is one of them. I don't remember, but I remember there was some shit like this. Yeah, it was this one. How the fuck, man? Like, what? You probably can't even see it from out there, because it probably doesn't even load in at that distance. That's insane. How are you even supposed to... How? Just how? Thank you, early 2000s gaming industry.
All this beautiful mayhem wasted on some brainless tin cans.
Alrighty then. There's nothing behind there. I guess I just felt the need to check because of what I just saw. I don't remember if there was any socks on the actual slide, but probably not because this whole level as a whole is huge. Because there's like 5 different characters' dreams, and this is only the first one, and they're all mostly around this big. I don't even remember. I didn't even remember that was there. I just got instinct flashing through my mind. But I guess that's where one of the socks is. One of the socks are. Excuse my improper English. You know, a weird thing about me, I figure I should just bring this up just for the sake of having a conversation. No one else having bad English really bothers me that much, except for me. Whenever I fuck up English, I always, like, try to correct myself and fix it or something. And I don't know why. I mean, it's not like anyone else gives a shit, but for some reason I do. And it's only about my own. When other people do it, then it's like, it's fine. I get what they mean, so that's fine. Like, you guys have probably noticed that by now, to be honest with you. I probably do that a lot. Like, I'll say something slightly incorrectly, and then I'll just stop and have to correct myself. I don't know why I do that. Like, nobody else, nobody in the world would probably give a shit about me doing that. Even if I do it very frequently. But then I just draw attention to it. And now suddenly everyone knows that I fucked up, because I had to take time to correct myself. And now I just made myself look like... And now, like, anyone who didn't notice, does notice, and anyone who did notice, now just thinks I look even more like a dipshit. Because I brought attention to it, you know? might sound like I'm sick right now. I'm not sick right now. I'm just dealing with a lot of allergies because summer, or yeah, I think it's summer. And I hate summer because it's so hot, and my allergies start acting up, and I get dropped off the slide, and I get grabbed by the hand. It doesn't usually happen around summer, but I do put up with allergies and heat. Okay, can we just stay calm? Maybe, hopefully. Alright, thank God. Why do I always say thank God? Now that I think about it, that's very weird. I don't really believe in that sort of thing, so why do I always say thank God? That's not to say I have anything against people who are religious. I hang out with a few religious people, and they're pretty cool. That's besides the point. You guys have your beliefs, I have mine, that's chill. We're allowed to believe what we believe.
Wow, if anyone was going to make it down this sky slide, it was going to be you.
Am I gonna get canceled because I brought up religion and my lack thereof in this video? Probably not, but I don't know, maybe. Maybe I should call David. I should call one of my religious friends and ask him to approve this video for me. I'm sure it's fine. It's not like I said anything offensive, I just said that I find it weird that I say those things, even though it's not something that falls within my beliefs. And you know what? This is exactly what I was talking about a few seconds ago, or a few minutes ago. Why do I need to draw attention to things? I need to just stop. No one cares until you draw attention to it. When are you going to realize that, me? I cause a lot of problems for myself, now that I think about it. I am the very definition of you're your own worst enemy.
For heaven's sake, boy, cover your ears.
Does Spongebob have ears?
Mr. Krabs? What are you doing in Squidward's dream?
Doesn't look like it, aside from his holes, I guess.
Hard time, boy, or at least it feels like it. Do you think you can make it across this sheet of music to the golden spatula on Squidward's big nose?
Don't worry, Mr. Krabs. I'll end this challenge on a high note.
Good luck, boy. When you get there, try to wake him up. I'm running out of aspirin.
So yeah, this part's just gonna be a lot of jumping, as you might have guessed already. Damn it! I was hoping I could break everything and not have to worry about trying... Wait, where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Yeah, I can't get that anymore, can I? I played myself. God damn it. Open the box and let's get started. This whole level, SpongeBob's Dream, can be really infuriating for first-time players, to be honest with you. I can still struggle with it from time to time. Not that I'm like an ungodly pro at this game or anything, but like, I've played it quite a bit, so I kind of know what I'm doing. And I still struggle quite a bit with a lot of these stages. And it's kind of fucked up that this is one of the only stages in the game that is free. So, and again, it's just put right in the middle of the hub area. So you unlock it and you think, oh, this is gonna be fine. This is probably the first level I have to do here because it's free and it's right there in the middle. But no. Oh, what the heck? I need to stop whining so much when I miss something like that. But now I gotta wait for the notes to come over here. Like, why not just have the cycle start over here? Focus a little bit. I'm not sure if I mentioned this, but I really like how this game lets you get a little bit extra distance with your height as Spongebob by pretty much doing the Mario Galaxy spin. Like, it's the smallest little boost, but man is it helpful sometimes. Ah! Why is my depth perception going all out of whack today? Come on. Oh, wait. Isn't there... There's one over there. Alright, but remember that. There's a sock up there. How do I get that? And I feel like Are there 2 socks on this section? There's so many... I have so many memories of trying to log everything in this game and remember where everything is that I don't think I actually remembered where everything is. And it all just kind of overlaps, and it's just... I played this game too much when I was a teenager. That's how you do it. But how? No! I have to go back. That's the only way. Okay. Ah! I hate it when you can totally grab a platform in a game like this and it just doesn't let you. Also, I like how the background is literally just various paintings of Squidward from throughout the show. Like, some of them are just obviously pieces that they used for Squidward's art. And then there are ones that are literally just his face for moments in the show, like that big one. Oh, wait. Platforms. Sorry. Like that angry one. I think I actually remember what episode that's from, but I don't remember the name. Oh well. Can I just... No! Overconfidence got the better of me. Not really overconfidence, more overestimating my jumps. Alright. I'm not gonna be stuck on this one segment for the rest of this video. I know that for damn sure. At the very least, I'm gonna get to the next part of this section. I'm probably using so many different words and things to describe all of these different levels and things that it probably gets very confusing. Levels, stages, sections. You guys probably don't even know what I'm talking about. At the very least, I can say that when I say section, I'm referring to like from one door to the other, and or that, like this part, this section, Squidward's Dream is its own section. The Kelp Caves are its own section, for example. Probably shouldn't be explaining this. Why did I jump so early? Ah! That was all guess. I couldn't have figured it out without guessing. I mean, I could have turned the camera, potentially, but are we back here? No. No, we're fine. I thought we went back to the place I was at before. Just jump to this? You don't even have to jump to that one. I feel like I've jumped to that one so many times, but I've never even tried just jumping right to the blue one. Also, how did I not think about this before? How are getting golden spatulas in a dream gonna help us when we go back to the real world? It's not like we would actually have them in the real world. Ah, whatever, who cares? Spongebob logic. This show tends to actively laugh at figuring out things like that. This is the part where if I had an editor, I would put in that clip from one of the episodes where SpongeBob's talking about the invitation from Patchy the Pirate to go to a party. and about how the limitations of life underwater means that he can't read it before he throws it into the fire. Just got nice and calm about it. I'm trying to get around that without having to worry about that. But this is like an example of one of the parts where you can just use the cruise bubble to get around things, like I mentioned last episode.
Say hello to my little bubble friend.
Like, you're supposed to sneak in there, but you can just kind of, if you're accurate, you can just kind of sneak this in here. Just like that. Is there even a reason to kill him? No, it's just another shiny object. I guess I do kind of need those for the... I don't need to worry about the movie ticket. I'm sure I already have a save file that I can use to show it all to you if I feel like it. I still haven't done a bonus episode on Scooby-Doo showing you the Monster Gallery, now that I think about it. Maybe I should do that too.
Amazingly awful, you mean?
Mr. Krabs is dreaming of the Krusty Krab.
What a surprise. I can't escape work anywhere.
Whoa! Lunch rush! I better grab my hat and...
Forget the hat. Get that spatula and get us out of here.
It's like a shiny golden toothpick that holds together the bun of...
We don't have time for this.
This is another good example of using the cruise bubble to cheat. Because this segment really sucks if you do it normally. So as you just saw, you're supposed to kill enemies to make those burger stairs show up again. Oh my god. But here's the thing. You just have to kill one type of enemy, because each of those 3 spawners spawns one of these 3 different types of enemies. But you only need to kill the easy to kill little guys, these guys, and that's it. See that? Now that whole first burger is spawned, and this stage is going to become a lot easier. Break this. Sneak up here. Cruise bubble. Admittedly, you still have to take out all the remaining enemies once you do this. But for the most part, the stage is beaten. You can just charge in there and take out the rest. And trust me, this part is insane if you try to do it legitimately. And I know this because I don't think I've ever actually managed to do it legitimately. And believe me, I have tried and tried and tried. But after a while, it just didn't work, and this worked out so much easier. First try. Quick, simple, efficient. That's what quick means. Why am I repeating myself? Once again with these, how the fuck are you supposed to figure that out, spatulas? Or socks. Also, that was the last one, so that's fun. I might just be able to finish this game today. I'm going over time! I even had a timer and everything, and I just wasn't paying attention. Okay, I'm gonna end this one here. You guys know the deal by now. Subscribe on Twitch, subscribe on YouTube, follow on Twitch. Comments to tell me just generally what you want to tell me, and also, to tell me if you guys want to recommend anything for me. Likes, dislikes, gauges interest. I have Patreon, you can also suggest things there. It's $1 a month on Patreon, so that's something. That's about it. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.